guys, and welcome to another Wine Chat Wednesday. So for today's Wine Chat Wednesday, honestly, I don't even think I have a topic yet, but if you've seen the title, then you know what today's video is about. I'm kind of just going to be vibing and chatting with you guys, and I'll explain why in the video. Grab yourself a glass or, you know, a glass of juice, whatever, you know the deal. And let's get to chatting. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And let's get right into the video. Foremost, today's wine is a different wine. Yay! And today's wine, it is another box wine, however, but it is a white wine this time, and we are having Riesling, and it says it's from Washington, and this is how the box looks. Welcome to Wine Chat Wednesday. Let's cheers to this community and just all of you. Cheers to all of you, and thank you guys for watching another video. And let's cheers to my consistency on YouTube, because your girl's been dropping videos every week, like videos, plural, every week. So if you haven't gotten any videos on your feed, just go check it out, because I've been dropping a lot of content. But anyways, yeah, cheers to that. Also, I hope you guys disregard when I have lipstick on my teeth, because I've noticed I've had lipstick on my teeth for a couple of videos. It's annoying. It's annoying. But it always happens. Even if I take precautions on not to have lipstick on my teeth, somehow I get lipstick on my teeth in my videos. Let's chat a little bit about wine real quick before we get into the topic for today, which is unclear to me. White wine is a lot more refreshing and a lot more just like light, I feel like. It is in color, but I mean also in kind of like feeling. Like for me, I feel like, well, red wines are a lot more smoky, and you know, it's good for like dinner and stuff like that. But when it comes to white wine, it's just so refreshing, and it's like perfect for the summertime. I actually loved white wine when I first started drinking wine. I loved white wine, and that was like every time I went to a restaurant or anything, I always chose white wine, Pinot Grigio to be specific. And then as I started drinking more wines, I dived into red wines, and now red wines are a little bit more of my favorite. However, I still do love just any kind of wine, as I've said in multiple of my videos. But yeah, today's Riesling. I love Riesling, by the way. It's really, really good. It's really refreshing, and you really taste the grape flavor in there. So I definitely recommend this one as well, if you guys were wondering. Any Riesling is good. They kind of all taste the same. It's just, you know, they have like little touches here and there. Okay, if I'm being completely honest, I was gonna skip this week's Wine Chat Wednesday, and the reason why is because last week, and this is current, by the way, this is Tuesday, so I filmed this video yesterday for you guys, but today is actually Tuesday. You get it. Last week I just had a tough week, okay? Not like mentally or anything, but you know, I kind of crashed a little bit because I've been working a lot, and my physical health kind of came to like a stump a little bit, and I was kind of just being very lazy and in bed for like a week. Like a whole week. Well, I celebrated my godmom's birthday, but yeah, so last week was really tough, and I've been pre-recording a lot of my videos. As you guys can see, I think you guys would know that I pre-record a lot of my videos because I've noticed, well, I figured out that that's what works for me in order to be able to stay consistent with YouTube. But last week I was not productive at all. Like when I tell you guys, I just was not productive. Like I didn't do an ounce of work last week. At least I don't think so. Yesterday was the first day that I finally got back to work, and then today I am feeling so tired. It took me so long to get my makeup done, and if it looks weird, I apologize. I tried to put some sort of little vibe together for you guys. I had this like vibe or look, whatever, in mind for ever since like 2 weeks ago, and I was supposed to execute it last week, and I just, yeah, as I keep saying, I just really couldn't do it because I kind of just crashed. On top of me feeling physically just drained, I was also emotionally drained, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about being emotionally drained today. And I kind of still feel a little bit of that heaviness, so I'm starting to get back into the groove of it now. This week is starting fresh. We're starting fresh. Don't worry, don't leave me any comments about the virus or anything, because it's completely not. It's just feminine issues. That's basically it. If you guys wanted to know, TMI, I don't care. It's life. It's what happens. I was just taking a break. Yeah, I promise you guys a Wine Chat Wednesday every single Wednesday, and it's too early in the game for me to be like, okay, no Wine Chat Wednesday this Wednesday. It's just like, why? Like, you just started. What do you mean? If you guys hear music, I apologize. Somebody decided to play really loud music outside of their car while I'm filming. Yay. It's so annoying sometimes to be a YouTuber in New York City because, like, you can't get a quiet moment because people are always moving. Like, there's always something going on. And if it's not an ice cream truck, it's just something else. But I'm being consistent, and if there's ever any extra audio in the back, just know I live in New York City. These ones gave me so much trouble. And I feel it falling already. I feel this one. For some reason, sidebar, I feel like I have less hair on this side of my head than I do on this side of my head. Is that like normal? So yeah, as I was saying, last week was really tough, right? And it just kind of threw off my whole schedule. You know, when you have like an off week or like even an off couple of days because you're not feeling well or whatever, it kind of just like, to get back into the groove of things, it takes you a little bit, like it takes some time. And that's kind of what happened to me. So yeah, I was really going to be like, you know what guys, just not getting the video this Wednesday. But as I said, I promised you guys Wine Chat Wednesdays, so I'm here forcing myself to drink. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not forcing myself. I needed this glass of wine after the day that I've had. Okay, so yeah, besides all of that, there's still so much going on. You guys know social media is so freaking heavy these days. I mean, we shouldn't get away from, you know, the current climate and what's going on in our country and world right now, but it's just, everything just felt so heavy on top of me not feeling well that I kind of just decided to overall take a social media break in a sense, but not fully. I was still present on other social media, and I was still present here, but just in general, because I did have a lot of pre-recorded and stuff content, I was still able to get away from social media for a little bit. It just, I mean, there's still a pandemic going on, and it kind of feels like nobody's taking it serious, and cases are starting to spike all over again. And I quickly want to talk to you guys about how, you know, how to manage when it comes to stuff like that, because although for the majority of it I was mostly physically drained, I did feel a little bit of emotionally drained, and I do kind of feel that, especially today, well, not today, but every kind of day I do still feel really, really heavy because I am an empath. I'm a real empath. And yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's hard to kind of steer away from that. And besides all of that, I do have things in my personal life that, you know, I don't have any control over, and it's a lot. So a lot of times when you guys see me tweet about something, like the other day I tweeted, I said just focus on the things that you can control, everything else is a waste of energy. It's typically what I need to hear in that moment. I typically always give myself advice through tweeting you guys and communicating with you guys. That's how I kind of cope, and I get through it. I just remember, you know, things that are more empowering, like quotes like that and thoughts like that. So yeah, that's basically it. That's what's been happening. And recently, feeling very emotionally drained, I just tweeted today actually about how reacting to everything emotionally is going to eventually drain you, which I've been in that boat so many times. All the time, you have to prioritize your emotions and really protect your emotions. Like a lot of people say protect your energy. It's the same thing as protecting your emotions. You can't have an emotional reaction to everything in your life, because ultimately that's just going to drain you, and you're going to have nothing left to keep going, and for yourself and for the people around you. So for me, that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my life, especially, is learning how to protect my emotions and protect my energy, and overall just prioritize on what does need my reaction, like as far as emotionally, what should I devote my energy to. A lot of the times I like to say, when somebody's talking to me about something, I like to say, you know what, I understand, but that's none of my business. Because a lot of things that you ultimately, like, people feed you in your personal life and even on social media, you kind of just have to tell yourself that. You have to tell yourself, you know what, that's none of my business. Because sometimes it's just, besides everything that life already is, it's just a lot of nonsense and a lot of noise. And if you react to everything, if you feel every little thing on social media and in your personal life all the time, it's just gonna be too much for one person. And it is too much for one person. There's just so much negativity and online. Besides everything already going on, people have just been spreading a bunch of negativity. Like these conspiracy theorists, it's like they have no kind of compassion for other human beings. It's just like, I understand everything seems like what it's not, you know, and sometimes that's the truth, okay? But give people a break. People are going through real things. This is not the time for you to be coming up with a theory that you think is like, it is. Like, it's just too much right now. Like, we're already going through enough in order to start to think like, oh my God, what if that's a thing right now? Like, people are suffering right now so much. Like, 2020 has brought so much loss, as I've mentioned in my first Wine Chat Wednesday, actually. And it's just too much, you guys. Like, we need to really spread more love and more like light into this, especially social media. Everybody has social media and everybody's on social media right now, and everybody is feeling a little bit heavy right now because of everything going on. But we have to make a conscious effort to also spread something good that's gonna like brighten up somebody's day. Take the break for yourself, because social media is not gonna give you a break. People on social media is not going to give you a break. And some things really don't need to stop being talked about. For example, the fact that cases are rising as far as the virus, that does not need to be dismissed. We should be aware. But people coming up with theories on how this may be fake and blah, 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 and they're lying to you is a little bit too much. You know, like, let's get on the same page all together. Let's talk about that later, when people aren't losing loved ones to this virus that you think is fake. I personally have lost people to this virus that people are saying is fake. It's very hurtful for people to say, oh, it's so fake, it's fake, it's fake, the virus is fake. There's people dying. What do you mean it's fake? This mindset of, if it doesn't affect you, it's not real, needs to stop. Because it's what's separating us, it's what's dividing us, it's what's separating us as far as the human race. Think about it, right? So the two biggest issues that are happening right now, as you guys know, is coronavirus and then racism being exposed to like the highest degree, police brutality, all of that, all in one. It's a lot in that one issue. On both sides, there's people that are in the mindset of, if it's not affecting me, it's not real. For example, in the coronavirus issue, people are saying that coronavirus is fake. You're possibly saying that it's fake because it hasn't affected you. You haven't lost a loved one. Nobody around you has gotten coronavirus. You haven't gotten coronavirus, and you've probably been doing everything that you know you're not supposed to be doing in the middle of a pandemic. So you feel that it's fake. The mindset of, if it doesn't affect me, it isn't real. The second one is racism. A lot of people have been saying that racism is not real either. A lot of people have been saying that all lives matter. Again, the same mindset that if it doesn't affect me, it's not real. The lack of empathy that's been going on and the high levels of narcissism that's been going on in the world is what's actually like ruining the human race on so many levels. It's really just disgusting to see so many people not have any compassion or empathy for another human being. There are people that are losing loved ones to both of these issues, and you're saying that it's not real. You're saying that it doesn't exist. You're saying that all lives matter, blah, blah, blah. When you're not understanding that clearly, because of how many, to the degree that Black people have been getting killed, it clearly shows that Black lives don't matter. So how do all lives matter if Black lives don't matter to this big society that we live in? Even if it matters to you, even if it matters to me, it doesn't matter in this world that we're currently living in. And that's what Black Lives Matter that's what that movement is all about. This is more of a catching up with you guys, an update, and letting you guys know where my head has been, where my head is at with everything. Just kind of expressing my thoughts on what is happening right now. I also have a new segment to my Wine Chat Wednesday, which is asking you guys for your opinion on whatever topic it is. I asked you guys, let me know how you all are currently feeling about everything going on. And by the way, these are gonna take place on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, then please make sure to follow me on Instagram. And I'm gonna share a couple of you guys' responses. I'm not gonna say your @names. Unless you do want me to say your @names, then let me know in the comments down below. But you know, for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna be saying @names. Someone says, going backwards instead of forward, feel how my parents did growing up in the 60s as far as race. And I have to agree, I feel the same. I can totally agree with that. Somebody says, like the analogy of labor pains before the birth, and parentheses, of something beautiful. That is a very hopeful feeling, and that actually sounds very, very beautiful. And I hope, yeah, I'm keeping hope alive, that's for sure. I'm hoping that this second half of 2020 is better. Someone says overworked. Yes, just trying to keep head up, all here for each other. Which, yes, this is what we need. We need more unity. Never saw this coming, but with all that's going on, as long as we're alive, situations can change for the better. Yep. Doing good, just wish everyone in the world is. Same. I feel we need to take heed to Bruce Lee's advice, be water. That part, I totally agree. So, okay, so that's the last one I'm going to read. And I'm gonna end off on that note because I like that. That is one of my favorite quotes. Water is very fluid. It kind of just, wherever you put water is where it's going to be. If you put it into this glass, it's just going to be there. It's a liquid, so it's very, very fluid, and it changes into anything. If you freeze water, it turns into ice, and that's basically it. It's just be water, because flow through life and just go with the flow, which is what water does, and go with the flow and take every day as is. And I'll just add, do the best that you can, because you can't do everything, and everything doesn't have to be handled or taken care of in this moment. Just do what you can do, and leave the rest up to the universe, you know? Do what you can. I'll leave it on that note. That's a positive note. Sending you guys so much love and positivity. I'll do my part, and I'll do the best that I can as far as spreading positivity on my social media. And I hope you guys were able to relax with me. Let's finish this. This is actually a lot to just, I'm gonna do it. Let's finish our glasses. Let's finish our drinks, because it's the end of this video. White wine is so refreshing. But anyways, oh, by the way, my shirt is by Art by Jazzy, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you see that I shouted her out before. So it looks like this. So if you guys are interested in this shirt, then go check her out on Instagram. I'm sending you guys so much love, as much as I can. I do pray for everybody in the world every single day. I just wish I could do more, but I'm only one human being. Love you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.